Dog. Dog. No.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Alright, here we are on the Dragonshire with the friends of Sylvanas, Azmodan, Jaina, Jim Raynor, and Nuva. The enemy team, however, will have a Sylvanas as well, Sonja, another Jim Raynor, Johanna, and a Nubarak. So they got some pretty heavy frontliners here, which could make it tough to secure that Dragon Knight in the middle lane. I am going to be picking up Sieging Wrath. Distance increases damage on my Q. Let's just go over the abilities real quick. Globe of Annihilation is my Q ability. I can cast this from a very far distance. And the farther now, the more... Nah, it's okay. Sylvanas is not doing us good by dissing our comp so soon. But we can throw that Globe of Annihilation all the way from back there, and then it'll do max damage. His W ability summons a Demon Warrior into lane. So we can go ahead and just summon one of those. That'll drain a little bit of ammo from the tower. And then his Z ability is All Shall Burn. It is his laser beam. And then his D, his trait, you can cast it on any minion that is anywhere in the map. So you can cast it in any lane no matter where you're at. It's very useful. I love comboing it with heroes like a Nubarak who already have good pushing potential. It just makes that push even harder. Nobody is up here yet. Here comes the friends. The enemy friends. Alright, let's go ahead and throw down our Globe of Annihilation on top of the enemy Sonya. Did a fair amount of damage for how what level we are. However, my mana is already getting kind of crunched. Down in the bottom lane, Jaina and Sylvanas going hard against Jim Raynor and Nubarak. We are going to be a little off on there. Let's go ahead and cast out our General Hell, our trait, and just try to make this push happen a little bit better here. The thing I love about Azmodan is that I can hang out way back here without getting too close to engaging and still be effectively pushing that lane back pretty darn hard. They are going to secure that top temple. I just don't really feel like trying to contest it all by my lonesome quite yet. What I'm going to try to do is just push this lane back as hard as possible and then try to capitalize on that. So let's go ahead, let's throw out our General of Hell down here, get this lane pushing back a little bit more. And it looks like Johanna is going to wait for, she is going to wait for my lane to push a little bit. I think she's hoping, yeah, you come up here and help me, girl. Help me, girl. Let's go ahead and throw out our Demon Warrior up here, see what's going on. It doesn't look like anybody's even here. But we can start lasering Johanna. She will disrupt me. Yes, she will. But this way, we're actually be able to get a little bit of damage off on her. Uh-oh, we better stand on that. Let's throw out our Demon Warrior there, and now we're going to put our General of Hell down there, throw out a Globe of Annihilation, and boom, we got him. For my level 4 talent, I will be picking up the Bound Minion. Increases minion damage and health. So now I can use my General of Hell to basically heal up my minion waves, which is very useful. The enemy Sonya is engaging on Nova. We're just going to start lasering her down, try to make that stop as soon as possible. Your laser beam, it does tons of damage, like tons of damage. Out of mana, people, we're going to throw out our Globe of Annihilation, get that General of Hell in there, and then recall for some additional mana. Looks like Jim Raynor's having a little bit of a struggle in the middle lane, but hopefully we can hold down that bottom shrine so that they cannot capture the Dragon Knight. In all honesty, I'm not even that concerned about them, about anyone not getting the Dragon Knight. I would rather the Dragon Knight just not be happening at all, because I think that we can push the lanes much more effectively. Okay, that was pretty poor. One thing you want to do too as Azmodan, how the heck did I get down there? Do not let, okay, we need to try to help out our friend Nova here. We're going to start lasering down Sonya, which is going to force her back. What I was saying is you want to try to put out your minions and whatnot. You want to try to get them grouped up with the lane. You don't want to send them out by themselves as they just kind of die real fast. But if you get them pushing with your lane, you can see the size of my push already just from using one set of abilities in here. All right, let's go, girl. Let's go. We are level 7, so I'm going to be picking up Infernal Globe. Now my Q is going to do additional damage over time, and it's also going to cast much faster. Let's kind of just kite her around a little bit. Come down here. Sonya is very low on health. We're going to put a General in that lane. It's going to increase the health, and then we're going to come in here and laser that Sonya back into her base. But yeah, we don't want you here, girl. We don't want you here. Let's throw out another general. As you can see, those towers are already out of ammunition. So yeah, they are definitely, we are doing our job pushing hard. However, the Dragon Knight is active, and that's scary. That's scary. Let's see if we can come back up here and contest for just a bit here. That's not what I want to do, but I will laser her down until she disrupts it, which she's going to, and then we're just going to walk away. The nice thing is Azmodan has, I believe, the highest health pool in the game. So he can be very hard to kill as long as you're not throwing, like, way out of position all the time. Which I'm getting a little bit out of position here. A little bit. We don't want to get too close to that Sonya for no reason. Still, the Dragon Knight is active, and it looks like Johanna was just waiting for me in the bushes, where that's okay. We'll just come right back here, and then we'll throw out our Globe of Annihilation, throw out a Demon Warrior, and just continue to push this lane down. What I like to do with my General of Hell is wait for a minion to get a little low on health, like this guy, and then cast it on top of him. That way, he'll get all that health right back, and it kind of negates some of the damage done. I'm assuming Johanna's just sitting up here? Yep, she's just sitting up here, which is really, really interesting. We're basically just taking her out of the fight by making her camp that. I will be right back. Just gonna grab that. Let's go ahead and throw out our Globe of Annihilation. It's not going to connect too hard, but now we can come in and start lasering her. She's gonna have to blow that. So now we don't have to worry about that anymore, and we can kind of just pin her between, oh crap. Okay, we'll throw out our General of Hell. We'll finish capturing this. Definitely probably could have done a little bit better on using my globes. We are level 10 right now with going to be picking up Demonic Invasion. So what I can do is, now that we have a little bit of a push here, I can drop my heroic. No, I cannot. I don't have enough mana. I can drop it right there. This is not the situation you want to be doing it. But it is going to pressure this Johanna a little bit and allow me to just step back and recall. Yep, there we go. It looks like they're not going to get the Dragon Knight quite yet, as the enemy Sylvanas is doing a pretty good job of holding them back from that. Let's start heading back up to the top lane. As you can see, so Johanna and Jim Raynor basically had to sit back. We do secure the Dragon Knight. They had to sit back and try to deal with that push, and that's the power of Azmodan. He can do quite a bit of team damage with his laser beam, even with this build here without building for it. Let's go ahead and actually put down a general right there. That's going to allow that lane to push harder, because this lane is already going up to the keep. I mean, that's already going to happen. We're just going to just kind of help push it, get a little closer, get that glow. Good job. So right now, it looks like our Dragon Knight did get pushed all the way back in there. So if the enemy team really doesn't want to worry about my lane push, which I guess there's not a lot to worry about there. There's not a lot to worry about there. I will continue. I want to try to get these Demon Warriors and these General of Hells. I want to place them as close to the end of the line as possible. We are about to get ganked here. Let's see if we can just keep walking. With Johanna, though, it's going to be tough. But here we go. Here we go. We do have Sylvanas coming in to help us out. We're going to throw out our Demon Warrior, and look at that. Look at how strong he is. We throw out the Globe of Annihilation. It does land on Sonya, but it is not enough to secure the kill. Oh, but Sylvanas, she wants the kill. She does. She does. Nice. And that is going to secure that kill. We'll laser her down just a little bit. And we could probably land a nice globe on her and the minions. Nice job. Let's go ahead, put a general in this lane and continue to push forward. I'm going to be grabbing March of Sin. In my opinion, this is pretty much a must on this talent level. Let's go ahead, throw that down here. And now, since we have a pretty sizable push, we can just throw down our Demonic Invasion and then stroll on back. It's as easy as that. Easy peasy, my friends. I'm going to go ahead and recall just to get my mana. Down in the middle lane, you can see Jim Raynor and Sylvanas Nova as well, all pushing down that fort, and Jaina working down this bottom fort. And a lot of this is all possible because of the massive pressure that Azmodan can put on teams. We are going to come up and help work on picking this up. I think we should have grabbed a camp. Let's go and put our General of Hell in that lane there. Throw out a couple of our Demon Warriors, and maybe even lay down some cover fire. There we go. So now you can see when I laser Johanna, I can kind of chase her a little bit. That was more of just a demonstration than anything. But here, let's throw down our Globe of Annihilation, which casts so much faster because of that talent that I picked up earlier. So that is certainly a necessity as far as my playstyle for Azmodan. I think there's a lot of different ways you can build them. There's the laser beam build, And I mean, you could almost build him as a tank. Not a tank that does CC, unfortunately, but he has so much health and he has so many talents that actually work as a tank. Let's go ahead and put our Demon Warrior down, or our General of Hell down here. That's going to help our minion wave push a little bit harder. And then I'm going to oh, Sonya got me. But the bomb is going to get off and not secure the kill, son of a gun. We're going to just finish capturing this, and then, oh, he got me. Oh, the laser does take a little bit to charge up, unfortunately. Let's bomb her, get that damage over time done. And can we get the laser in? Yes, we can, and we do secure the kill over the wall with the laser beam. So things are going quite well with Azmodan. They certainly are. They certainly are indeed. And we do have the top shrine captured right now. I'm going to go ahead and put my general down, another Demon Warrior. I'm stepping back as far as I can to get that extra damage on my Globe of Annihilation. So it's very important that you try to cast that from as far of a range as you can. Let's go ahead. Let's drop one of these guys right here. And then we can come in here, throw down our Globe of Annihilation, miss kind of some of them. But what we're trying to do is get this lane pushed up into the base, and then we're going to cast our Heroic right there. And they can chase now. I am going to pick up... let's go ahead and just drop... Oh, we couldn't drop the Demon Warrior. I wanted to talk about these talents, so I apologize. Got a little distracted. As you can see, though, I mean, that Heroic is already just breaking through to that keep. So it's doing a lot of damage. Unfortunately, the enemy team did respond pretty quickly, so you do need to be careful about that. I was a little careless. The enemy team is picking up both of these shrines. Are they going to be able to stop him? Jim Raynor. Jim Raynor, go help her. We're going to lose the Dragon Knight, my friend. In this situation, I mean, Imposing Presence would do a lot to keep me alive because of Jim Raynor. Sonya can have some auto attacks. She is, you know, she does certainly have a pretty bursty auto attack. The friendly team does take down a Nubarak, so we are going to secure both shrines once again. I'm going to go with what I have been using, but I do change up pretty much Imposing Presence, Blood for Blood, and Battleborn. Battleborn, now whenever I throw out a Globe of Annihilation, it is going to spawn another Demon Warrior. So now we're going to have 3 of those guys in lane, plus my General of Hell. And then if we have our Heroic up, we can drop that down as well. We are going to start moving to the middle lane. I believe we were just standing still for quite a while. Let's throw out that Globe of Annihilation as soon as we get into range. There we go. Get that extra damage in there. And then we're going to come in here and help engage. She dropped fast. I'm still waiting for my minion wave really to show up. Let's see if we can laser on the enemy of Nubarak. We are able to take him down, no problem. And then we're going to throw out our globe right here. Here comes that minion wave. Now let's just go ahead and throw down our demonic invasion. Our minion wave is going to be showing up. We do get silenced, but only for a moment. And now our General of Hell is here, and we can just start wrecking face. The top keep is pretty much fully exposed, thanks to the push earlier. So we can come up into here, and let's see. We could probably... we could probably start lasering the enemy Johanna a little bit, pressure her back into the base. The laser beam also works very well for just destroying the core as well. I am going to start backing up here. The waves are spawning. Our Dragon Knight is falling. So we don't want to be way out of position. I will throw down my General of Hell, come in here and try to help zone out the enemy team. That laser puts so much damage and pressure down. Let's see if we can go ahead and get... Oh, we do get a Nubarak. But Sylvanas did fall, actually. So I'm going to go right here on the core with my laser gun. And this is probably going to finish the game. I mean, this does a ton of core damage. A Nubarak is coming in, and he is going to stop me from doing that core damage. And I'm just going to kind of step back a little bit here. We're getting pressured a little bit, but we can just put lane pressure in now. We don't even necessarily have to be fully engaged. The core is at 15%. We can throw out our Globe of Annihilation, throw out the laser gun, and that is going to be game, my friends. Wow, that was really hard to commentate and play on. With Azmodan, there are so many things that you can be doing at a time. That was a fairly inefficient example of how much pressure he can put. Let's actually take a look here. Our hero damage was the lowest on our team. Our siege damage was the highest in the game. And our XP contribution was kind of subpar. So I usually have a lot better results with Azmodan, though. I mean, that was, you know, Dragonshire. Sometimes you can be separated with from your team a lot more than you are on other maps. But one of the things I wanted to point out that I didn't really exercise or feel the need to exercise in this map is the thing that makes Azmodan really, really good is because he can stay so far back in his lane, you can essentially stay out of vision and push lanes very hard. And I mean, I guess I kind of did that, but especially on maps like the Cursed Hollow, Sky Temple, you can basically stay out of the enemy's vision while pushing those lanes down. So when the enemy team finally does show up to clear out the wave, they don't necessarily know that you're right there, and you can start backing up early. We did fall that one time. We definitely, we were just way too close to the action. That was a situation where I should have been pushing from afar, and I was sitting right up against the base pushing. Azmodan does not need to be close to the waves, just close enough to absorb the XP, so you want to stay as far back as possible, but close enough to, you know, gain the experience. I hope you guys enjoyed the match. Like I said, it's not really my greatest Azmodan match. I've had a lot of them where he just tops the charts in everything. Because that laser can do so much damage, your damage output can really start to increase late game. However, the game didn't really last that long, 13 minutes. But his laser really starts to add up in damage in the late game. So I think if this game would have lasted a little bit longer, you would have seen a major spike in my hero damage. And then as far as XP contribution, I don't know. I guess I don't know why exactly we weren't very high on that. Perhaps we just weren't paying that close of attention to gathering as much XP as I normally do. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I wanted to get an Azmodan video out, and I will try to get some more videos out as soon as I can, but I'm thinking about maybe just starting to stream Hero League on Twitch maybe. It would be a lot easier on me than having to try to throw these videos together, render them, put them up on YouTube. But we'll see. We'll see what'll happen. Until next time, guys.